Off the Cuff Radio Play is brought to you by
Miracle Subs. If your sub arrives in 30 minutes or less, it's a miracle.
Oh my God, it's a miracle. Oh my God.
Guess what arrived in 30 minutes or less?
What? You're serious?
Yes!
Damn, that's freaky fast.
Super freaky fast. It is a turkey sub with tomatoes, lettuce, onion, and mayonnaise.
Oh, don't be talking about mayonnaise now, girl. Well, that's a miracle.
It is a miracle.
Miracle
Subs.
Hello, and welcome to Off the Cuff Radio Play, the Chicago-based improvised theater podcast where we perform a radio play based on your submissions. I'm Ryan Weekman, your host, and this is episode 3 of season 1. Today I'm joined by 5 returning artists. So we've got Ashley Bland.
Hey.
We got Terrell Thurman.
Hi there.
We've got Katie Weiss.
Hello.
And we've got Connor Cons.
What's up, y'all?
And we got a special guest artist today. I'd like to introduce Michaela Sullivan. She's a singer, a songwriter, and an actress. And welcome back, Michaela.
Oh, hey.
So she's a guest artist, but she did our first test episode with us. So she's a returning vet / preliminary creator.
I like veteran.
You like
veteran? It was a hard slog through the first episode, but we made it through.
But you were there at conception, I guess.
Oh yeah. So I'm what, a co-parent?
Yeah, you're a co-parent. You're a
I
co-parent.
didn't actually like push anything out of my womb, but
You were
I probably
present.
Yeah.
You're like the aunt.
Provided
The
encouragement.
birth mother. Or
Wonderful.
what is it?
I will be the godmother.
The doula? Anyway, enough of that. Michaela, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am. Well, you covered everything.
Yeah.
So I wish I had something to plug, but I just finished 2 big projects. I was working on Kiss Me Kate with Big Noise Theater. We just closed at the beginning of October, and I did my first ever Davenport show on Friday, and sorry y'all missed it. It's something I'm hoping to put on again, so if you ever see advertisements for They'll Be Sorry When I'm Famous, it's a show that entails me performing songs that I wrote when I was a teenager.
Awesome.
So lots of angst.
Do you have like a website or a place where people can go to stay up to date on all your stuff?
Sure. If you go to, and you'll have to spell it out on the, because no one can spell my name, but
Okay.
you'll have to spell it out in the description of the podcast. MichaelaRaySullivan.com. That's my personal site where I put updates on what I'm doing. I also perform in a indie electronic duo. WeAreCatherinette.com. That's Catherinette with a C. If you want to hear some singing, you can download that EP for free.
Awesome. Well, welcome back, Michaela.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so for those who don't know how Off the Cuff Radio Play works, I'll give you a quick rundown. We're putting on an improvised radio play that will be 3 10 to 15 minute acts. Everything you're about to hear is completely unplanned and unrehearsed. Before we begin the show, we're going to draw submissions that were submitted by the listeners. The submissions cover 5 topics, which are title of show, setting, characters, implements, and sponsors. Title of show, setting, and characters are pretty self-explanatory. The sponsors are just like what you heard at the beginning of the show, and we'll do those in between each act. The big thing that we do on here are called implements, which are things we draw during the show. You will hear a sound effect. And when you hear that sound, it means that the actors must stop where they are, no matter where they are in their speech or action, and listen to whatever implement I have to draw. This could be anything from an environment to another character to something totally out of the blue. It's random.
Maybe someone just farted. Really
Yes, you have no idea, unless you're hinting at something right now, Michaela.
Did you fart?
Nobody breathe.
So we'll begin Act 1 with an implement, and we will draw more throughout the acts, depending on how the show is progressing. So now we're going to start the show, and we're going to draw character names. So whoever has the character bowl, Ashley, if you'd like to draw the first character.
Yes. Today I will be playing Bill Gates, 29. Not that Bill Gates. And he's salty about it.
That's gold.
Okay, so today I will be Bernice, 47, proud prostitute.
Very nice.
I will be playing Greta Green, a witch debating a career change.
So jealous of all of these characters.
I will be playing Greg Chaseley, 24, a grad student who just doesn't have the time right now.
I'll be playing Roxanne Rigby, 28, a recovering chocolate addict.
Oh.
Great. So we're going to go around one more time, and they're going to say their name and their character name, just so we have some clarification. So, Ashley?
I am Ashley, and tonight I am playing Bill Gates.
My name is Terrell, and I will be playing Bernice, a proud prostitute.
I'm Katie, and I will be playing Greta Green, a witch debating a career change.
I'm Michaela. I will be playing Greg, who is a grad student who doesn't have time right now.
I'm Connor. I'm playing Roxanne Rigby, 28, a recovering chocolate addict.
Fantastic. So now that we have our characters, we're going to move on to our setting. So whoever has the setting bowl.
I do. Today, our scene will be performed beginning at a farmer's market in the summer.
Now, our final draw for pre-show is our title of show. So Terrell's going to draw the title.
Our title is Call the Shots.
Welcome to Off the Cuff Radio Play's production of Call the Shots. We open up on a farmer's market in the middle of summer. We see Greta Green and Greg at the farmer's market. The breeze is blowing, the birds are chirping, and the ground begins to rumble. Lights up.
Greta, I told you I don't have time for a farmer's market, and the last thing I need is for you to start a freaking earthquake.
But did you feel it?
Yes, I did. Everyone is still feeling it. We are still moving. Stop with this magic.
Okay. I'm just trying to sell some candles at a farmer's market. Why can't I have a little bit of fun?
We don't need to make an income on your candles. I am finishing my grad degree in physics, and it'll totally pay for everything. So, can you just knock it off, please? I need to get back to studying.
All right, fine. I guess you can get back to studying, Greg. You're a great godson.
What?
Roxanne enters.
Did y'all feel that? Did you feel that?
I felt it, Roxanne. Hey there.
At first I thought it was my cravings again, you know? The rumbling tummy chocolate cravings. But then I realized that everybody else was feeling it too, so it couldn't have just been me.
No, definitely wasn't you.
What do you think it was?
Who knows? Definitely not a witch.
Witches. You know, I heard that a witch just recently moved into the neighborhood. I'm not trying to be a gossip or nothing, but I heard there's a witch.
Tell me more about this witch. Who? Where? Huh?
Well, of course, I have my suspicions. We were talking about it at group therapy the other day. We got a little sidetracked, you know. But I have my suspicions that it's that Bernice. I see her walking around late at night sometimes, and I think that she's up to no good, maybe dark rituals or something.
That night thing makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a lot of sense, Roxanne. I think you should follow that trail all the way home.
All right, you know, I do think it's probably best that I get home, because that booth right next to you has a bunch of those chocolate muffins. And you know I don't like to say the C word that much, but sometimes it just gets overwhelming.
I understand. I have a remedy. I have a remedy for you. Here, if you could purchase this candle, it will help you with your cravings. It's the scent of the smoke and the whatnot.
Yeah, I love these stars all over. And what are those, goat horns?
Yes, absolutely. I'm so proud of you that you knew that was goat horns.
Oh my god, these are beautiful. Do you carve these yourself?
Greta, what are you doing? Defying the laws of physics again? Do not buy this candle, Roxanne.
She said it was going to help with my cravings.
It will help with everything but that.
Look, I'm just trying to support a friend here, okay? And you should support your godmother.
Come on, Greta. I know that you have so much fun selling these physics-defying candles, but you gotta be honest about your products.
Honest?
Right, Roxanne. There's no mishmash magic to these candles. It just is a chocolate-scented candle. I thought it would help with the cravings.
I thought you'd be more considerate. Because, you know, maybe I get how you thought it would help, but it could also really set me back. So, if you don't have warm buttery vanilla, then I'm not buying.
I didn't even think about it, Roxanne, sweetie. I'm so sorry that I was so insensitive.
You know, Greta, maybe we should just take a break from just being friends right now. I'm gonna go take a lap and read a book. So
All right, do whatever you need to, Roxanne.
Roxanne exits, taking a lap.
I didn't mean to break up a friendship. I just don't want you selling people magic.
Yeah, but now I have to curse her, and you know this.
Of course, I fall into this trap every time. I mean, this is the entire reason I did not enter the coven. I do not have time for this.
Just because you're in grad school for your physics degree, your fancy physics degree that I'm so proud of. I am Gregory.
Thank you.
But I can't see how that could not help you further your career in the coven if you so chose.
We cannot trick people all the time. I mean, you see it on Bewitched and everything. We can't.
Bill Gates enters.
How much for that eucalyptus candle?
What size are you looking for?
The one right there.
Oh, this medium jar?
What did you call it?
Medium.
Yeah. That one.
All right, well,
these ones I think run for $25.
Yeah, definitely $25.
$25?
Well,
since this is a farmer's market, how about 10?
How about 25?
15.
25.
I'm sorry, sir. We don't barter here. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Bill Gates. But not that
God.
Bill Gates.
Oh. Okay, well.
People do that all the time, and I hate that!
I mean, probably.
I can understand. Bill Gates. That is a very unfortunate coincidence.
19, and that's my final offer.
I mean, Greta, he's not that Bill Gates, so he's probably poor. I mean, let's just cut him some slack.
20, it's my final offer.
1950.
You know what?
Deal, I can use the quarters for laundry.
Yeah, there you go, perfect.
Thank you.
A woman enters, frantically screaming, "Where's my baby?"
Where's my baby? Oh, where's my baby? Have you seen my baby?
Ma'am?
Bernice, it's Bernice. That's the one that
Have
you
you
were
seen
talking
my baby? She's only about 3 months old. She was in a pink little quilt.
Oh.
Excuse me, ma'am, have you seen my child?
Bernice, was it?
Yes, I'm Bernice.
You got a baby, Bernice?
It's a long story, but yeah, I have a baby. The baby's gone. I need to find the baby.
Is it your baby?
Not particularly. But the baby is mine right now, so I need to find the baby to finish the situation, for everything to be okay. I need the baby, and the baby is gone.
All right. Is this a real baby?
Yes.
A human baby?
Yes.
All right, so we're looking for a human baby.
Roxanne enters.
Oh my god. I was taking a lap. I walked down the neighborhood cul-de-sac, and the whole thing was covered in fog. All right, I walk in, and what would I find in the middle of this cul-de-sac, in the middle of a big chalk pentagram, But this baby, wrapped in a pink quilt. Do you see how cute this baby is?
Oh my
baby.
That's my baby.
Greta, were you doing something earlier?
No,
You can't steal
That's
babies.
that's Clarice.
I kind of believe you, but I just don't know if I can give it back to you if you're gonna leave this cute baby laying in the middle of a cul-de-sac.
I didn't mean to leave the baby in the cul-de-sac. I didn't leave the baby in the cul-de-sac.
Explain yourself.
I had gone to sleep. The door was locked. That is my daughter's baby. So technically it's my granddaughter, Clarice. And I woke up and she was gone.
Maybe should I call over an officer and we can sort this out?
I don't know, she seems pretty reputable
Can
to
I
me.
just have my...
Why don't we solve this like Solomon and put the baby in the middle of a circle and see if we can pull it in half? That seems like a great
I like
compromise.
this idea.
Okay, now I really do think we should call the cops. We should not...
A character starts speaking in tongues.
Nam yo ho renge kyo.
Greta, what are you up to?
This is not
Nam
me.
yo ho renge kyo.
Bill, can you hear
Bill,
me? Are
he
you
is foaming at the mouth.
Oh my god.
The
What is
baby's
happening?
The baby's eyes are glowing.
They are red.
Baby
That is
Clarice.
red. That is cherry red.
What is happening to my baby?
I told you there was a witch in this town, and maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's a warlock, and maybe he's trying to cast some spells with this baby.
What
Or
the
maybe-
fuck just happened to me?
Maybe the baby is casting spells on not real Bill Gates.
What just happened to me? This happened before when I was 6 years old, when one of my family members told us that she was a witch. Someone here is a freaking witch.
A witch detector. I've read about y'all. I'm so honored to meet one of you.
We're very powerful people.
I've read that.
Not as powerful as Bill Gates.
Well, I mean, that's to be for sure, but we
I
don't
won't
need
say
to
that.
have
What
his
time
face
is
in
it? Do you have the time?
Summer.
It is summer.
It's a beautiful day. I walked all over town. It's summer everywhere.
Yeah, it's about 1 o'clock. We should be wrapping up this booth, but
I haven't made any money off of my candles yet. I just need to sell one
Here's
candle.
your change.
Bill hands $19.50 over to Greta.
Thank you for my $19.50.
Can I have Clarice back?
Honestly, no. I just don't. I can't trust you. And if there's one person in this room that I can trust, and by room I mean outdoor market, it's Bill.
Thank you.
Bill, I'm recovering from addiction. I'm in no place to take care of a child. But you seem rational and even frugal.
You are not about to give that child to this person who just zombied exorcist out on us.
Would you mind?
Who are you to have a baby?
Absolutely.
You are not selling my child.
Roxanne
Stop
hands
this.
Clarice to Bill Gates.
Greta, freeze time. We need to
this.
talk. We need to talk. Freeze time.
If I freeze time and maybe rhyme, I can make time be mine.
Greta freezes the entire farmer's market.
Okay, well, not the best rhyme, but it'll work. So, okay.
Getting a little rusty, okay? With you hanging around, I don't cast as many spells as I used to, and I am definitely not in charge of whatever is going on in the cult sec.
I will take your word on that for now, but what I am wondering is this baby the baby that was prophesized that we've talked about?
I don't
within the
know.
cult?
I don't know. It's honestly, I mean, if it comes from a prostitute, which is what we think Bernice might be walking around at night, then who knows?
From a harlot it will come.
Exactly.
So, but then does that mean that all of those other foretellings will happen? I mean, there was a stranger with a strange reaction to the child. So, I mean, that's just the next logical thing.
It is.
Fire and brimstone and bugs and everything gross is all just gonna explode
The
everywhere.
horsemen and all that jazz.
A storm starts.
Oh.
All right, I'm freezing.
Greta unfreezes the time.
Everybody, I have to tell you a little secret of mine that I think is going to be a little bit bigger than I can handle by myself. So, I'm a witch.
I knew it.
I knew you knew it, but
I mean, with the
everybody,
foaming of the mouth.
you have to understand, I am not the only witch in this cult,
Yep.
Sack. And
You're in cahoots with Bernice?
I am not. That is the thing.
I'm not a witch.
Then why are you awake at night?
Bernice stands proudly.
I'm not a witch. I'm awake at night because that is when I do my work.
Oh. Oh.
Yes, I am a lady of the night. Do you have a problem with that?
I thought you were a security patrol woman. But honestly, I've read about ladies of the night. And frankly, I'm honored. You're very powerful.
Thank you. Let me know if you'd like to visit.
Okay, not the time. Not the time.
Anyway, back to my story, everybody.
Oh.
So, like I said, I'm a witch, and there were things happening that I am not in charge of. And let's just say, with this storm that is a brewing, God help us all. God help us, everyone.
I don't know if I can stay at this farmer's market. Not with knowing that someone I consider to be my friend is now actually a witch, and she was trying to throw me back in the addiction loony bin.
I thought it would help!
At this point, Roxanne, we need all the friends we can get.
I gotta go.
Roxanne takes another lap for good.
Will you help me?
If you can help me get my child back, then yes.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I guess I have no other choice.
Bill?
I'm going home.
Lights down. End of Act 1. Off the Cuff Radio Play is brought to you by...
PSA. Cancel out cursive.
There is an epidemic facing America that no one wants to talk about.
It affects all of us, but especially our children.
It starts in our schools, and it makes us all the way out to our checks, our signatures, even our birthday cards.
Yes, it's ever present. Everyone knows about it, but no one will talk about it. But by God, today, we're going to write about it.
We're going to put all our efforts into writing about something that we need to stop writing about. It's time to cancel out cursive. It's outdated, it's stupid, and no one can fucking read it.
And it hurts your hand when you write it.
Is that an L, or is it an S, or a P, or a Q?
But I think there is one thing we can agree upon. Whether that looks like an L or an S, it's just dumb.
We've all taken an L today. It's time to
Cancel out cursive.
Sponsor by Chicken Scratchers of America.
Welcome back to Off the Cuff Radio Play's production of Call the Shots. We open up on the neighborhood. Bill Gates is walking the baby, Clarice, around. Lights up.
Shh, my child. Let's walk through this beautiful neighborhood. Trees blowing, wind in your face. You are very special, you know that? I have not met many babies in my day, but I can tell that you are a cutie. Yes.
Roxanne enters from her lap.
Oh, Bill, over here. Bill, sorry, I was just taking a lap and I saw you and that very special looking baby. You know, I really think the neighborhood is going to be a lot better off with someone like you, taking the lead in childcare.
I appreciate that.
Roxanne.
Yes.
Rigby.
Yeah.
Yeah, double R, they call me. Yeah. It's like
Maybe-
a railroad track. Choo choo.
Oh, okay. Would you maybe one day like to come over my house and we can sniff candles?
What scent of candles are we talking about?
Eucalyptus, mint, cinnamon,
Yes.
lemongrass,
That sounds wonderful.
wood, chocolate.
Bill, there's something that I have to tell you. Before we even go on a first date, I need to be 100% honest with you.
Okay, should I close the baby's ears?
Please. Check. I have a dark past.
Dark past.
And it is something that I battle every day. Every day I wake up with an insatiable craving for chocolate. It's something that courses through my veins. The desire I have to consume and consume and consume the chocolate has been overwhelming. So I need to make sure that I have distance between me and the cursed substance. So if I would come up with a sniff a candle, I would have to ask you to remove it from the premises.
Oh, I'd be glad to do that for you.
A ceiling fixture falls to the ground, barely missing the characters.
Oh, did you see that street light that
gosh.
almost chopped us both in half? Oh dear, this storm sure is a brewing.
Oh,
The wind is picking up too.
definitely some witch put a hex on this town.
And I think we know which it is.
Which witch?
Yeah. So, I mean, what do you say? You seem to be an expert on witchery and spooky children.
Yeah, well, long story short, my mother was a witch.
I'm so sorry.
And the gene never rolled over my way. So I'm just a normal, basic man named after a famous computer guy.
Yeah,
But
that must be hard.
with my talents of discovering witches, I am able to slay them.
Is that what you're trying to do to Greta?
I have no ill intentions towards her as an individual,
Well, I
but
don't know. Slaying sounds pretty ill.
if something were to come my way where I'm in trouble, I'd be happy to.
I'd be on your side. Whatever you want, I'd do it.
I think I'm in love.
I think I am too. I'm addicted to you, Bill Gates.
Roxanne and Bill embrace one another. Lights down. We go back to the farmer's market. Greta, Greg, and Bernice are standing at the farmer's market stall. Lights up.
Well, I think we really screwed the pooch on this one.
We may have, but there's still time to fix it, so we gotta try.
We have to.
They come to a dead end.
Damn it, we're at the end of the cul-de-sac again.
I mean, this happens every time.
I mean, it's the point of a dead end, I understand, but now we gotta turn back around. So let's go take another lap, as our good friend Roxanne would
yes,
say.
wonderful.
Yes, maybe we'll find the baby.
All right, so we need to let her in on the secret, Greg.
What secret?
Okay,
So-
Bernice, we started to talk about witches, as you recall.
Yes, I was there.
Yeah.
There is a prophecy that was foretold that a baby would come, born from a harlot.
Yeah.
And you. Okay.
Is this baby your baby?
I'm not comfortable saying.
Or you
well,
said
all right, okay.
I
would like
the
to
baby.
respect
The baby is a baby from a harlot.
is your daughter a harlot?
I
I mean, I understand family business.
yes, my daughter. It's not my daughter's. It's just one of the other girls that I work with.
Okay.
She got into some bad business. She had a kid.
Yeah,
And
happens
she-
to the best of us.
She didn't make it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the baby's my baby.
That was part of the prophecy too.
So,
So
Is
yeah,
this like dark magic? What is this?
There is definitely an element of dark magic involved, that is for sure. That the baby was lying in the middle of a pentagram in the middle of the cul-de-sac.
That seems very dark to me.
It definitely is. And I do not dabble in the dark magic.
Is Clarice in danger?
She might be the danger.
Yes.
Be the danger?
Yes.
Character reveals they are ashamed of their ugly hands.
I'm sorry that I was pointing my hands right in your face. I got caught a glimpse of them in the light just now, and I'm very... I have ugly witch hands. I'm sorry, Greg.
Put your gloves back on.
You know, I got a good lady for that. We can get those taken care of.
It's from all the magic that I do. I mean, I don't understand.
Normally she wears her mittens, but it's just such a lovely summer
You know,
day.
there's a clientele for that, Greta.
Oh. You are thinking of making a career change.
I mean, having you in the house and supporting you and watching you be so
Which I
brave and getting
appreciate.
your graduate degree in physics.
I'm thanks, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's time though you let him fly away.
I know, but
Enjoy
we
yourself.
talked about me maybe having a career change at some point.
Well, I would not steer you away from being a lady of the night. And I'm sure you could work your magic on many a people.
Bernice, I will definitely put that on the back burner for now.
It's a great job. You get to call the shots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Well, and then right now we need to call the shots on this situation with this evil baby.
We definitely do. So, the plan should be to get, to at least knock on the doors of all of the other witches in the neighborhood. It is so beautiful in summer, and most of us like cold weather.
How many more witches are in the neighborhood?
I mean, this is a cul-de-sac. How many did you think there might be? We live on cul-de-sac lane.
Yes.
That makes sense. I just thought that was a pun off of like the cul-de-sac thing. I didn't think it was an actual
everyone's wearing all these hats. You know.
I mean, hats
a
are
lifestyle.
Oh, well, okay, cool. Are we safe? We have to save the baby.
We'll be safe once we
Find.
and solve the problem of
Yeah.
the baby. All right, I'm gonna go start knocking on doors. I'll start on this end of the cul-de-sac. Greta and Bernice, do you want to go to the other end?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Greg exits. Greta and Bernice start heading the other way.
I know you're very worried. I would be worried too if it was my baby. But I really do think that everything's gonna be okay in the end. You have to trust me. I have foreseen this. I've been told about it. We have constantly been working against this child for as long as I can remember.
Working against? What does that mean? That doesn't sound good. And have you ever seen a baby with glowing green eyes?
That is exactly what I'm talking about. The child is not natural. It's not normal.
His father, from what I heard, wasn't a normal man either.
Well, that would make sense. Born of a harlot and a monster with the head of a jackal, so...
I mean, his name was Jack.
Oh, Jack L?
Jack L, yeah. That, he had a lot of money, but he was into some weird things from what I was hearing. Lots of horns. Role play.
It sounds awful.
I mean, yes, sometimes you do get clients that require a little more maintenance. Want you to put on some boots and...
Greg shows up.
Greta, Bernice,
Greg.
you you will not believe what I just saw at the end of the cul-de-sac. Over at the park over there, do you see that street light that fell?
Oh my gosh. Was that from the wind, from the storm?
I think from the baby and the baby's magical storm powers.
All right.
The
We're
anyway,
close.
Bill is right over there. You see?
Oh, yes, through the trees.
Yeah.
We can see him. I
Mac
don't
and-
think he can
Mac
see
and
us.
I- No, they're like.
Oh, there was a tree in my way. I
Hey,
couldn't
guys,
quite see.
I have an idea.
What?
If we just are very quiet, let them keep getting it on or, partaking, the baby's sitting right next to him. We'll just sneak up and grab her.
I want you to stay behind, Bernice, because I'm scared for your well-being.
No, I can't stay behind. I'm the only one. I'm her family. You're strangers. You don't know her. You can't save her. I have to.
She has glowing eyes, Bernice. I think I need to save you from her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stay here. Okay.
All right, Greg, I'm going to run and I'm going to snatch that baby.
Okay.
I need you to be ready for the handoff in case they run after me.
All right.
Get the baby to the safe space.
All right.
to
That
the
one
safe
semester
house.
of football is really going to pay off.
I knew it would,
Yes.
baby.
Yes. Okay.
Greta runs over towards Bill and Roxanne, who are making out.
Oh, Bill. Oh, Bill.
Oh.
Oh.
Greta grabs the baby and runs back the opposite direction.
Greg!
Did you
Greta.
smell that?
Greta,
I'm open.
Greta throws Clarice into the air towards Greg. Greg catches Clarice.
Touchdown! Victory!
A bookcase opens, revealing a secret passageway.
Oh, I won't pause that victory flow.
What is this?
I didn't know there was a miniature library in our neighbor's yard.
I
but
didn't realize
something...
either, but it seems like it's bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing these things pop up recently. It's like a trend in most neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Wait, this looks like it's another dimension. Can we just throw the baby?
Throw the baby in the door. Do it now, Greg.
You cannot throw the baby in there.
All right, I
Greg,
have to.
Greg.
No.
To save the world, I have to.
Greg,
Yeah.
you throw that baby.
Lights down. End of Act 2. Off the Cuff Radio Play is brought to you by...
Chocolate onions. It's just as bad as it sounds.
Hi, honey. I'm so glad you're home.
a hard day at work.
Oh, I bet. You know what I prepared for you today?
Chili?
No, not this time.
Chocolate cake?
It might be a combination of some of your favorite flavors.
Oh, honey, you sure do know my palate.
Oh, well. Take a look at this casserole I made with this new product that I found in the supermarket.
Honey, I think you might have burnt the onions on top. They're brown.
Oh, no, they're not brown. They're chocolate. It's chocolate onions.
Chocolate onions?
Give it a try.
That sounds wackadoo.
Okay. Here's a fork.
Mmm. Open up. Munch, 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 munch.
Well, what do you think?
That's just as bad as it sounds.
Oh, honey. Chocolate onions. They're just as bad as they sound.
Yuck.
Welcome back to Off the Cuff Radio Play's production of Call the Shots. We open up on the farmer's market neighborhood with Greg beginning to throw Clarice into the portal. Lights up.
Here I go! No!
Bernice intercepts Clarice's throw into the portal, falling into the portal with the baby. She disappears into the void.
What the?
She just jumped after that baby, didn't she?
She did.
Roxanne and Bill Gates enter from the bushes.
Oh my God, where is that baby and where
What
is my
did you
skirt?
guys do?
Pardon my partial nudity, but it seems like a baby's gone missing.
The baby has gone missing.
I have no idea where it went.
Ignore a genuine answer.
Ignore this portal as I close the door.
That baby has done nothing to you. Do you know what you've done?
Do you know what that baby is?
Or what it will do.
It's a child, Greta, you evil witch. It's a child, and I can't ever believe I called you a friend. Killing children? What's next? What is it?
We're not sure. It might be Lady of the Nighting, but we're searching some options for this career change of mine that I'm considering. Anyway, that baby is a monster.
No, you're the monster.
I'm pretty sure the baby's the monster, guys. You don't even understand the prophecy that has been foretold. The child born of a harlot, son of a man with a jackal head and the horns and the whatnot.
Oh,
Sounds like
who
what to do.
hasn't been with a man with a jackal head? Everybody's got their cake.
Here they're very prevalent in the South.
I'm sorry. There is a huge portal open in our neighborhood, and we're just standing around chit-chatting like good old Judies? No, I think it's time for action. Bill, I think we need to go get our tools so we can rescue this baby.
Let's go.
You're going down, you evil witch.
I'm gonna have to stop you from saving the baby.
Yeah, you and your ugly hands better try.
No, don't you dare bring my hands into this. You know it's from all the
All right,
magic.
break it up.
We'll
Break
be
it up, Roxanne.
back
Break it
with
up, Greta.
tools.
Roxanne and Bill take another lap to search for tools.
Greta, there's no way we can get that baby out. I mean, if I open the portal right here.
Greg opens the portal. Greg closes the portal.
All right.
Well, what are we gonna do with Bernice?
Well, I was just gonna let her be in whatever dimension that was that we threw the baby in, but the fact that the other two are gonna go after her means we have to stop them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they will bring this child back to this dimension and wreak havoc on the world that we know and love.
Is there anything that the prophecy says about potentially getting the evil spirit out of the baby? I mean, maybe both of them can come back.
One thing,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't be holy water like you'd think. It's garbage juice.
Garbage juice.
We gotta get some garbage juice.
This defies the laws of physics. I don't have time for this.
But you are getting a physics degree. Imagine how great you would be in this field if you actually defied the actual major that you're getting.
That's true. That is exactly how my major works.
The vase becomes animated and begins panicking.
I'm scared I'm gonna crack. Oh.
Greta, are you pulling spells again? It looks like our neighbors.
I think it's the neighbors, because this is, again, it's not me. So there are
Chilly out
things happening around us.
Well, we better not cause attention to us. Grab that vase.
Hey, don't hold me like that.
You're gonna be fine.
Greta grabs the vase.
Wait, can we use this to collect garbage juice?
Absolutely.
What? You're gonna put what in me?
All right, I'm gonna grab this bag of trash. Thank goodness the
Just
garbage
juice
man
it.
is late.
Oh
Just
no,
juice it.
no,
right.
this is not good for
Oh,
my
inside,
anxiety.
greedy vase.
No.
Greg begins pouring garbage juice into the vase.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
This is the worst thing.
Probably just about enough, but not quite.
Okay, let's do a little more. This is the worst thing that's ever been inside of me.
Roxanne and Bill Gates enter.
I found a steak.
And I found a can opener. Let us out that portal. This whole world's gone topsy-turvy. Vases are turning into wiggly women. There's, cars turning into bunny rabbits. Your reign of terror is over.
It's not my reign of terror. I'm trying to end all of this. Why don't you see?
Greta,
No, we don't see.
Greta, hand me the vase and cause a distraction. I'm going to go dump this into our neighbor's tiny miniature library.
Greg exits with the vase towards the miniature library.
I have had it with you and your kind.
The character uncomfortably discusses the depth of their rare illness.
My rare illness that I have told people is chocolate addiction was actually a curse from my babysitter and witch. Alright, so yes, I am afflicted with pain every day because of the likes of you. So whatever you want to do, I'm not gonna let you do it. I'm gonna cut off your fingernails with this can opener.
Don't you dare do that.
I'll do it.
Don't
I know
you touch
that's where
me.
your magic lives. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Ow!
Greg re-enters.
No, stop. I think I can solve everything. I just poured all of that garbage juice and the vase, which the face wasn't super happy about that,
Yeah.
into the hole. And it's changing colors, and hopefully in 3 to 5 minutes, both Bernice and the baby will be out. And for your problem, I mean, have you heard about chocolate onions?
Chocolate onions? What are those?
I mean, they're as bad as they sound, but that might help you. That it was created by a very, very powerful witch, these chocolate onions, and it might help you with your chocolate affliction.
I've been burned before by witches. I don't know if I can trust you.
Just take a chance, Roxanne. What have you got to lose? It's time for you to call the shots.
What do you think, Bill? Call this shot for me.
Oh, I'll call the shots. Yes.
All right. Hand over those chocolate onions.
All right.
Did you find some in the garbage, or did you just
No.
have them in your pocket?
Well, I mean, I do keep them in my pocket, but these ones are from Greta's candle and chocolate onion stand here at the market.
Yeah, if you hadn't have peeled off my fingernails with your can opener, maybe I'd be willing to give you some for free.
Okay.
So now how much do I gotta pay? $19.50?
That was so rude. But no, actually, you could leave us alone and let that baby stay in the other portal where it needs to be a demon and do its demon
Roxanne,
things.
Yeah.
how about I make these chocolate onions for you over a nice candlelit dinner
Oh, Bill.
filled with chili.
That sounds wonderful. Whatever you say. You're just as good as the other Bill Gates.
That is precious.
What about the baby? And the portal?
Bernice crawls out of the portal with Clarice.
Oh, hush, little baby,
No,
don't
it's
you
still
cry.
alive.
No.
No, no!
Look at the baby. The eyes aren't glowing anymore. It looks like a normal spitting up and pooping everywhere baby.
Where did you find this baby?
Let's say we leave this family alone and start a life together.
Oh, I love it when you talk the future.
I'm no millionaire, but I can open your gates.
Wow, Bill. This is better than the bushes. What do you say? Yeah, we can go to your place and my place as long as we watch out for those streetlights.
Let's go.
Roxanne and Bill take a lap for the rest of their lives.
Well,
Precious.
Greta, I mean, we were talking about your career change. I mean, we worked some magic there.
Character reveals they have multiple personalities.
Yeah, I totally was thinking about changing to like a matchmaker or something. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Greta, are you okay? That was you felt like a completely different person when you just said that.
I believe that was Tammy.
Oh,
She comes out when I get really nervous about some stuff, and I wasn't quite sure how the story was gonna end up, but
maybe Greta, maybe you need to listen to Tammy more. Maybe this is why you felt that you needed to have a career change this entire time.
she's calling me to do something other than witchery.
You know, Tammy's a good name if you're out on the streets.
Well, that could be true.
Maybe this is the push you need. A personality disorder to help solve everything. Because that's obviously how it works.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if I know anything about psychology with my physics degree, that's definitely how it works.
Girl, I think it's time for you to let Greta take a back seat and let Tammy live.
Character reveals they have an attached twin head.
All right, everybody. I do have one more secret.
Oh, God.
Greta pulls back her hood and reveals an attached twin head.
Hi, my name is Tammy.
Oh.
She's not necessarily a personality disorder so much as she is a conjoined twin.
Oh.
I've been here the whole time.
Holy moly, you can make so much money off of this girl. This is a thing. This is a fetish I see.
We have one head who does matchmaking and traditional courtship, and the other one just goes crazy. I think you got a business here. And it's sure gonna make a lot more than candles.
Tammy,
Greta?
what do you say to this career change involving your brains for once?
I say for now, we call the shots.
We do call that shots. I've always loved you, Tammy. I hope you know that.
I've always been attached to you.
You sure have.
Does this mean I have 2 godmothers?
1.5.
Yeah.
Oh, godmoms, come here for a hug.
Gregory.
And would you like to have a god sibling? I can't take care of this baby by myself. I could really use an extra hand. What do you say, Tammy Greta?
Greta, use your ugly hands to hold the baby.
Tammy, you know that I hate it when you do it.
The baby coos inside of Greta's hands.
Oh. All the baby ever needed was a loving touch with some very hideous hands.
And now when I look down, I don't see my hideous hands. I just see this beautiful baby.
This beautiful magic baby.
Wow. I think that everything's resolved itself. Finally, you're getting to call the shots.
Magically.
Lights down. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Off the Cuff Radio Play's production of Call the Shots. And thank you, Michaela, for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Does anybody have anything they'd like to plug?
Yes, I'm currently in a show running at Free Street Theater every Thursday and Friday night at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 2. And the show is called The Real Life Adventures of Jimmy de las Rosas.
Ooh.
For the Destino film, or the Destino Theater Festival.
And what are the dates?
The dates are every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday until the week before Thanksgiving.
Excellent.
Oh, nice.
Terrell and I are also working on a production called Hellcab with the Agency Theater Collective.
Yeah, we are. It actually opens December 6th and runs till December 30th.
On October 26th, which is the Friday before Halloween, there's a Geek House variety show at Berlin Nightclub at 10 p.m. And this month's theme is vampires and Buffy and everything spooky.
And it's spooky.
Well, if you enjoyed Off the Cuff Radio Play tonight, you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram at OT Chicago. That's OTC. The C is Chicago. C Chicago. Also, if you want to participate and support us, you can go onto our Patreon page and donate. It's patreon.com/OTC. Or if you want to help us out in another way, you can rate us on iTunes. If you rate us and rate us 5 stars and leave us a review, it helps us out a lot. So thank you guys for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next month. Bye.
Bye. Yeah.